Don't fall for the hype. Things aren't always what they seem, especially on the internet. Always have discernment and a certain level of knowledge before you just believe everything. It doesn't hurt to access knowledge that we do have here on the web, but it is also important to read books and to live life and get a deeper understanding of things as a whole. Because that is precisely what is happening at this moment. The internet, as you know, is something that was created by a large scientific laboratory located in Switzerland, and they are called CERN. CERN, CERN. Some of you may have heard of it. Others may have not. My thing is just to do some research on it. But it is a laboratory that consists of particle physicists. And what these particle physicists do is try to break down matter and see how energy converts into matter and how you can create nothing and make something. So there's kind of like alchemy on a level of machines. Like they just have these top machines. They're trying to tap into different dimensions, trying to find different particles out in the universe that we can't find in this third dimensional realm. And it's very highly advanced by some very top intelligence of people. But the thing is, they're very intelligent on logistic level, on terms of like breaking things down and understanding how physics work. But they still do not possess a level of understanding in terms of what they're looking for. So they're looking for something, but they don't understand what they're looking for necessarily. And my theory is they're really trying to understand how spirit works. They're trying to break down how the spiritual aspect works in this dimensional reality. Because as you know, your spirit is actually on a different dimension. And if you ever heard of the term as above, so below, that is what they mean. And that's why I'm really big on mind, body, and spirit. Like you have to strengthen your body because your body is your energetic field. So if your body's strong, the energy that you emit from your body is going to be strong. If your body's weak, then you're going to vibrate at a lower vibrational frequency. And the key is to elevate your vibrations. We have certain vortexes of energy. We have things called chakras, and these are our energy fields. If these are not balanced and aligned, it will definitely show up in your life, and you will know that. And what these are invisible forces. I know you've heard of auras. So they're pretty much your aura, and yoga, meditation, and working with energy helps increase the aura. And also you have to cleanse your aura. So it does take certain practices to cleanse your aura, because people can walk around with dirty auras. Like, I know when people walk into a room and you can feel that energy, whether it's good or bad. And it's because of that person's aura, the energy they're emitting. And so what CERN is trying to understand is how energy converts to matter, and they're trying to really break down energy in a different kind of way, on how can they jump dimensions? How can you go from this universe to that universe? How can you do this? How can you do that? And they're trying to break it down really try to break it down scientifically. There we go. So they're trying to pair science with spirituality. A lot of people say religion, but it's really not the same thing. Religion is more of a boxed in system of beliefs, whereas spirituality is just something that we are. And so they're really just trying to add science and how it connects with spiritual, which is all one and the same thing. But the key to really get to what they're trying to understand is just to access your spiritual eye. It's to access the energy within your body and know how to work with it. And then you can be able to jump dimensions. You can astral travel. You can lucid dream. You can go to other dimensions. You can hop universes. If you just know how to do it within your own body, like, you don't really need to have to break it down to understand it. Just do it. Like, there's those people that they want to understand how it works, and then there's those people that actually just know how it works and kind of just experience it. And I'm one of those people. I'm the person that, I guess it's cool to understand how it works, but it's also very cool just to experience it and not have to break it down so damn scientifically. Although, it does not hurt to do some research and kind of get a basic understanding of it. But to me, I just feel like it's just way too much. Like, there's those people that are just extremely left-brained. Then there's people that are extremely right-brained. And then there's one that are just kind of in the middle. And that's where hemisphere synchronization comes into. And I'm very much one of those people that like to keep my brain balanced. So I don't totally understand the left brain aspect in that regards in terms of science. But it is something I wouldn't mind delving deeper into. But anyways, so just know that the internet is definitely goes beyond what we see here on the surface level. And like I said, what CERN does is they analyze human behavior as well. So they created the internet, seeing how people act and react, but just know there's a deeper aspect of the internet, probably deeper than we can even imagine at this point. Like, what we see, we see the commercialization of the internet, but we don't see that dark web. We don't see that deep web. We don't really know what lies beyond the surface level. And there is a deep web where certain things are regulated and monitored by the FBI because there's some really deep criminal activity that does take place on the deep web. And certain stuff does come to the surface of it. Like, I know you've seen those very horrific videos at times. Sometimes they'll pop them on Facebook and things like that. And it comes from the deep web. But there's stuff that are just horrible on that deep web. But my theory is that there's a whole nother level even beyond criminal activity in the dark side of the web. There's something deeper. There's something way deeper that is going on with the internet. I would just say be mindful of that and be mindful of what you post. These phones ain't no joke when they say that they can, tap into and see things with the cameras, and I'm sure they can monitor a lot. Trust me. I wouldn't even be surprised if they can record and read your damn thoughts. I'm telling you, this world consists of highly intelligent beings, and we don't know the depths of the intelligence that is operating here in this realm. And at times, hell, I think they even have access to other realms where the level of intelligence is actually at a level way beyond ours, like that we can't even begin to imagine because we don't hold that level of intelligence. But just know that there is stronger forces out here. And if you think that the human mind is all that there is, then darling, you don't know diddly squat. But anyways, I'll talk to you later and let you know what to do. Signing out.